Last time we created a monster, and now it hungers. And we're gonna have to produce over 1,000 Quickwire to feed it. Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to Satisfactory, where last time we automated our quartz production and now are making 450 quartz crystals per minute. But also, we created our most insane machine yet. The Beast. This hulking machine has 24 manufacturers in it and takes up 1,320 megawatts of power. Yeah, it's insane. And it's all to produce crystal oscillators, because we need 45 of these per minute, at least, for our supercomputer production. But I went a little overboard, and we're actually making 60 per minute. Because, man oh man, this thing just looks too cool, and I wanted to use all of our quartz production. But now we have a new problem, because the Beast hungers for materials. Now we have the 450 quartz crystals per minute. We got that unlocked. But the oscillators, they require more. 22.5 rubber per minute, and essentially 1 AI limiter per minute. So the 18.75 times 24 is 450, like I said. We got it. The rubber, though, 22.5 times 24 is a whopping 540 rubber per minute. And that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Little bit of an issue. But not as big a problem as these AI limiters, which we'll need 24 a minute of. But that's just to feed this machine. We're also going to need the AI limiters for our supercomputer production once we get there. And that means we're gonna need a total of 68 AI limiters per minute. We'll round it up to 70. But in one assembler, we can make 5 per minute, meaning we're going to need 14 assemblers for the AI limiters, which is honestly alright. We have the Quickwire, but the problem's gonna be for the circuit boards. Because now the circuit boards are going to need 40 rubber per minute and 60 wire per minute. And at a production rate of 7.5 circuit boards per minute, we're going to need another 10 assemblers for the circuit boards. So yeah, it's gonna take a lot to get this baby up and running. So today, we're gonna focus on getting the AI limiters online, as they're one of the most difficult things to figure out here, and it is going to require significant restructuring. Like, we're gonna have to rip out pretty much everything in this tower here. So old computer processing area, goodbye. Old circuit board area, adios. Oh my gosh, and what is this? Our motor factory? Yeah, it must be, right? Oh my goodness, this thing hasn't been running for weeks, man. Weeks, ever since I redid... No, I don't even know the last time this was running. Anyway, this is going for sure. Because yeah, this will probably have to be a lot bigger in the future. Like when they add like quantum engines or things like that. And if we're not making the motors here, I don't think we're gonna need the stators. This is where the stators are being made, right? Yep, nope, this can go. And then the last thing that gotta go is the rotors. And that is pretty much that. This entire tower has been cleansed. And will all be for computers now. Except for one little floor that is for our heavy modular frames, but who knows? That might change too. But we kind of have enough on our plate right now, so we're not gonna worry about that. No. We are going to get to producing a lot of circuit boards. So I need 75 of these being built. So that means that's 10 assemblers. And we're going to use 2 floors of the tower just for them. So is this spaced out well? What if we had this right up here? Oh, there we go. And can I hook the belt up still? Yes, okay, good. And now we're gonna have 5 assemblers on this floor, and then the next floor, I think it's fair too, right? Right? So we can have another 5 up there. So a 5, and that is 10. So with 10 of these producing circuit boards, that is going to be 400 rubber and 600 wire. I'm sure we're fine on the wire front, but 400 rubber might be a problem, because we have 16 refineries, each producing 30 rubber per minute. I think that's 540 rubber if I'm doing the math right there, right? Yeah, that's 540 per minute. Okay, yeah, we're still good on the rubber front. Just have to bring it up to that production line now. And now the fun part begins. Where was the rubber going before? Because this was the rubber line. Was it going right to that floor already? Oh yeah, it was going to our old circuit board factory, and then it was getting mixed with the circuit boards to go up to our computer area. So that's fantastic, we're not using any more rubber anymore. Meaning I can just snip the line here, and now we can just bring it all over to our new circuit board area. I just have to upgrade the line. And actually we can do the same with the copper wire here, because that was going to the old circuit board factory as well. So look at that, everything easily available. Well, almost. We're just gonna have to bring a little bit more copper wire up here, because we still need another 150 more. Alrighty, well, I'm still in the process of getting everything together here, but it's not too bad, not too bad. We're gonna have all of the wire going in here, all of the rubber in the next bin, and then as for the machines, just have a little load balancer here that splits things up 80-20, so 20% here, 80% here, and that kind of makes everything work out rather well. So I have to copy that 1, 2, 4 times, hook up all the lines, and this will be done. But I kind of ran into a thing where I kind of want to destroy all of this. So these are the old conveyor towers before conveyor lifts were added, and I have a lot of them. And lines are one of the biggest causes of lag inside the entire game. And these ones are inside the main tower as well. You can already see a stutter here, or a quick save, whatever that is. Anyway, these ones inside the tower are going down. Well, I couldn't bring myself to destroy all of them, so one has survived, but the rest are gone. And now it feels so empty in here. I feel so empty inside. It's so sad. But now we can fill the void with circuit boards, because everything is all hooked up and ready to go. So I don't know if this is the case, but I'm presuming if we take something out of here at the same rate from both of the exits, it will split up evenly, right? Like, it makes sense, right? So that's what's happening. From the bottom entrance, everything is going to the bottom floor, and it's going through the load balancer, going 80-20, kind of like I explained before. And I just have that copied 4 times for both the copper and the rubber. And we should be good to go. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Gonna find out. We're gonna find out real quick. So there's that starting. Let's go up here. Let's get the list going. And let's see if things are running properly. Yeah, it's looking good, looking good. Good. Not so good. Oh my god. I was like, why isn't it entering the machine, please? Oh, it's a scary way of how I do things. I always just wait till everything's done to see if it actually works. And that can be a little spooky. So now this should be 7.5. Yeah, all of the circuit boards we need. Now we just have to gather them up by just bringing them up from downstairs and putting them into a bin like so. And then for the next floor, we can just have it go into the top part. And that's pretty much that. All of our circuit boards are all heading into the one bin, and from this one bin, we'll be going to the next production line for the AI limiters, which are going to be quite a bit further up. So we have our airport right here, And this is where we're gonna have the AI limiters. So we're gonna have 2 floors of this since we need 14 assemblers. And we're gonna have to bring up the Quickwire. So before we bring up the circuit boards, let's look into Quickwire, which is a whole mess on its own. Because they made a change to it where before it took 4 ore to make 1 ingot, now it only takes 3 ore to make 1 ingot. Meaning, this whole setup will have to change. And since we're changing that, I guess I'll change this too, where we're producing the Quickwire. Because I built this huge area for trains, at least that was the intended purpose, but it would also be really convenient if we made Quickwire here too. And I guess while we're at it, we'll get this extra source of caterium too. And just upgrade everything, because why not, right? It's like a project spiral, essentially. Changing one thing, may as well change the next, and the next, and the next, and look at us now, we're setting up a new miner. Ridiculous. And of course, we gotta overclock them too. And now, after overclocking the 3 pure nodes we now have, we are getting 1,800 caterium into the base, which after smelting will translate into 600 caterium ingots, and 600 caterium ingots will mean 40 new constructors for Quickwire. So yep, it's gonna be madness. Okay, well, the floor is cleared out, and I quickly realized there's no way we're putting the furnaces or even the constructors in here. Initially, I was like, yeah, we could probably fit the furnaces at least in here. But then I was like, well, I suppose we could use this floor for other things, like smaller things like concrete production, or something along those lines. So, all of it is coming from the bins, going along this huge wall, and is going to be processed over in the Great Box. So I'm going to try and fit in the 30 smelters here and the 40 constructors. And if all goes well, we should be good to go. And after building just even a few smelters, I can already tell we're not fitting everything here. With the load balancing, and having 30 of these, and 40 constructors, yeah, the math is not working out, you could say. So I guess we'll have 2 floors or something along those lines. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Okay, easy solution here. Just did 3 rows of 10 and there we go. Easily done. I was almost able to load balance them properly as well, but we have a little bit of, what would you call it? A hybrid method, wherein 9 out of 10 of them are load balanced properly, because obviously 9 divided by 3 is 3, easily done with some load balancers, and then 1 had to be an overflow. So right as everything comes in here, like so, boom, bang, it immediately is split up into 2, with 1 line filling up a single machine, so it will overflow in almost an instant, and then the rest being evenly distributed. Then just copy that 3 times and we have ourselves some caterium smelters. Ooh, and then I have a one little treat for all the OCD fans out there, where all of the lines are coming in like this, right? And they all split off into each of the furnaces. But then I have them come back together in the exact same way at the end. So it's like they transform from the raw to their ingot form. So we see all the raw inputs coming in, and then mirrored on the other side, we see the finished outputs going out. Oh, it is just so nice. Love it. One of those little things, man. One of those little things. Anyway, another little thing here, but, I did some math wrong. But thankfully, it's a good problem. It's a good problem. So I thought I would need 40 constructors, but no, I only need 30. Oh, such a big solution here. No. But 30, much easier to deal with than 40. Because now I can essentially just copy this design upstairs with constructors. Only little tweak is I can't fit 10 constructors like in a row here. So it's just gonna be 5 rows of 6. Then we'll have our 30. Oh my goodness, I thought this would be an extremely easy task. I could not have been more wrong. So, I ran out of room on the bottom floor. At least to keep with the design I wanted to use. So, instead, it's kind of looking like this. We have 5 rows of constructors on that side. No, 4 rows, sorry. And then 2 rows, technically speaking, lined up here. Because I didn't have enough room on the end to fit the extra 2 rows. So it looks pretty weird. It looks pretty weird. But it works. And also, we got a cool design up here to kind of distract us from looking at the mess downstairs. Yeah, it's called a mess. And it's so compact, I actually had to bring the lines to outside the bees just so I can make the Quickwire come over top of the whole foundation factory thing, and then go to bins up here. So yeah, busy down there, but it will be very productive. And also it always looks cool to have some of the conveyor lifts on the outside of the base. Adds a little nice aesthetic, especially on this ramp into our base here. So it's not all bad. And we have quite a few belts lined up over here too, so you know what? It's a mix and match of very nice organization and, well, what did we call it? Oh yeah, a mess. End of the day though, it's all gonna work out just fine, so let's hook it up, let's let it run, and now, my goodness, we are going to have all of the Quickwire we're ever going to need. 1,800 in fact. It's 60 times, how many constructors? 30? 60 times 30? Calculator? Yeah, 1,800. Why do I do this to myself, guys? Why? I didn't need all this. But I guess here we are. And here comes all of the Quickwire. My goodness. My gracious. This is a lot of Quickwire. That's spicy. That's very spicy. How much did we even need for this project we're working on? Oh my god, actually, we needed a ton. 90 times the 14 assemblers for this. 90 times 14. 1,260. Are you actually kidding me? This almost uses up all of our Quickwire? That is insane. That is absolutely insane. I can't believe it. All of that down there is essentially going to feed just one production line. What is this factory coming to? Well, however crazy and absurd, we have a job to do still, and we have to bring pretty much all of this up to that floor there, along with the circuit boards. Ooh, hey buddy. And lucky for us though, we do have all the space in the world to do that, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Oh my gosh, and guys, wait. Hold up. You see this? Are you seeing this? They stopped. All these things stopped. Do you know what that means? Oh my gosh, it has been probably, yeah, 100 hours. Something along those lines. But those conveyor belts have actually stopped. There's no way. It must be something that broke, right? It can't be. They can't just be stopped because, no. So all of those lines are going up to my heavy modular frame machine here. Sweet God, no way. It actually happened. It actually happened. All of these bins are full of heavy modular frames. And this thing has been running on like 2 a minute. 2 a minute. To fill up 6 of these. Guys, oh my god, I did the math on this too? You're not gonna believe it. You're actually not gonna believe it. So it took... This took 112 hours and 30 minutes to fill up. I can't... Oh my god. That's just... 112 hours to fill these bins up. That is... Good Lord, I can't believe it. I never, ever thought those lines would stop. But they did. I'm sorry, I'm like a little freaking out about this. It's been so long. That is just wild, man. That is just wild. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'll get back to bringing the supplies up. But honestly, I really can't believe it. It is like the weirdest thing to have this thing stopped. For over 100 hours, I've been watching this thing twirl around. That is just wild, man. And just as I'm about to start bringing up the Quickwire, another problem arises. It seems we have a runner. So, the trucks are bringing in the caterium, or at least one truck is. And it seems it's taking a breather. Now, the nice thing with trucks is even if they do crash or something bad happens to them, they respawn on their little nodes here after you leave the area. So why would it not have respawned or respawned? Now, trucks can end up being in very goofy places, so where did it go this time? I would not be surprised if it was on a bridge up here, but it doesn't seem to be. I'm concerned now. Apparently it's right there. Right there? Did it just run out of gas or something? Wouldn't that be nice, eh? Wouldn't that be nice? Uh-huh. Well, it's not there. Could it be underground? Is there anything under this even? No, right? It's just, there's nothing here. Oh, wait a second. If it's not underground then, oh. Now there have been many truck escape attempts, but none have been this successful. How on earth, it can't be higher, could it? Like, this is the most rascally truck I've ever had to deal with. And it's not even up here. Okay, I am literally like right on top of it. How? It can't be any higher. It has to be below here. It's not in here. Is it? How? How did you get here? Out of all the places, how? This is not even possible. There's no way it could get here. You are absolutely the trickiest truck I've ever seen. You know what we need to do actually? We need to get some trucks that have AI limiters in them. Because clearly, they're starting to run amok. This is too much. Far too much. Oh, but at least we found it. Alrighty though, truck. Get back to what you're doing, please. You're carrying very valuable goods. Thank you. And also, let's make this wall one taller so we don't have that happen again. Okay. Oh my god. I leave for 1 second. 1 second. How do you even flip? Oh my goodness. All right, you know what I was telling you about the truck respawning? Let's just have that happen. We're gonna go away. You see, if you just leave the problem, like quite literally, why? It will disappear on its own. I don't even want to look. That's one of the 2 regrets I have with my base, actually. I really wish I built all of the truck stops, like, far, far away, or at least, like, a decent way away from my base, so they're always unloaded. That way they never crash like that. And then number 2 is I really wish I used power shards on ore miners right when I got started here. Would have saved me a lot of time. Anyway, though, that should fix at least our caterium problem. And now we just got to hook up a couple lines and we're ready to start on the AI stuff. Alrighty, and like I said, all of the trucks have respawned and are moving and grooving again. So, we can finally get to automating the AI limiters. And we have a few little problems. It's that we have too little space to make load balancers for this production line. Pretty much we have like 2.5 tiles on each floor, and each floor has 7 assemblers, so it'd be really awkward to try and get the load balancers in here. Well, not awkward, like they wouldn't fit. And if we extend out this way at all, it's gonna look really awkward unless we push the entire side of the tower out. And I don't really want to do that, so we're just gonna use the overflow method here. Well, we've done it. 70 AI cores per minute. We did it. Oh my goodness, quick save. What a ride this has been. You guys see that? That was weird. But yep, just the overflow method. Nothing really much to see here. Oh, it just all works out. But yep, that's the big shebang, guys. AI limiters is done. Oh my goodness. And this is all the AI limiters we need, by the way. Like, this is enough for both our supercomputer production line, and it will feed the beast. But the beast is still not satisfied. We still need one more material to feed it. That is the rubber. 22.5 times 24 is 540 rubber per minute, meaning we're going to have to more than double this refinery area. But after we do that, that will feed the beast, and we will be producing crystal oscillators, and then we're pretty much on easy street from there. And we're gonna pretty much beeline straight to supercomputers. But anyway, that's gonna be all for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. So have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.